Spoiler alert, it's not as simple as eating too much pizza and collapsing under your own gravity. Trust me guys, I've tried. But seriously, what would it take to compress a human into a black hole? And no, this isn't a tutorial for supervillains. It's a journey into the wild, weird, and wonderful world of astrophysics. So, buckle up, because we're about to get dense. First, let's break it down. What is a black hole? In simple terms, a black hole is a region in space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape its pull. It's like the universe's ultimate no-exit sign. Black holes form when massive stars collapse under their own gravity at the end of their lives, squeezing all that mass into an infinitely tiny point called singularity. Imagine if you could just collapse into a black hole every time you had a bad day. Sorry, boss, I'm not coming to work today. I've become a singularity. Now, here's the million-dollar question. How do we turn a human into a black hole? Well, it all comes down to two things, mass and density. To become a black hole, you need to pack enough mass into a small enough space. And for a human, that's not easy. First, let's talk about mass. The average human weighs about 70 kilograms. To turn that into a black hole, you'd need to compress all that mass into an unimaginably tiny space. We're talking about a size called the Schwarzschild radius, the point at which an object becomes so dense it turns into a black hole. And for a human, the Schwarzschild radius will be about 0.0000000000000000000 meters. For a human, the Schwarzschild radius is smaller than an atom. That's right. You'd need to compress all your atoms into a space trillions of times smaller than a grain of sand. So how do we actually do this? Well, you'd need some serious cosmic-level tools. First, you'd need to overcome something called electron degeneracy pressure, the force that keeps atoms from collapsing into each other. This is the same force that keeps you from turning into a puddle of quantum soup. To overcome this, you'd need to apply insane amounts of pressure, way more than anything we can create on Earth. We're talking about pressures found only in the cores of collapsing stars, or particle accelerators, like the Large Hadron Collider. And even then, it will be much more harder. So step 1. Get a hydraulic press that can generate pressure similar to the cores of collapsing star. Step 2. Compress yourself trillions of times smaller than a grain of sand. Step 3. Congratulations, you've officially become a black hole. Okay, you somehow managed to turn yourself into a black hole. Now what happens next? Well, for starters, you'd be incredibly tiny, smaller than an atom, but with the gravitational pull of a black hole. Anything that gets too close to you would be sucked in and will never return. Your pet dog? Sadly, it's gone. Your homework? Obliterated. That leftover pizza in the fridge? Sorry, it's now part of the singularity. Your irritating girlfriend? Now that's a relief. And finally, you can relax and play video games without any disturbance. And on the bright side, you'd be the ultimate diet plan. 0 calories, 0 mass, just pure gravitational awesomeness. Okay, now let's be real. Turning a human into a black hole is way beyond our current technology. The energy and conditions required are just not something we can achieve, at least not yet. But that's the beauty of science fiction and hypotheticals. They push us to think about the universe in new and exciting ways. Who knows, maybe one day we'll figure out how to create micro black holes. Until then, I guess we'll just have to stick to being regular, non-black hole humans. Boring, right? So, there you have it. How to turn a human into a black hole. It's not easy, it's not practical, and it's definitely not something you should try at home. But it's a fascinating thought experiment that shows just how wild and wonderful our universe can be. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing science content. And hey, if you ever figure out how to turn yourself into a black hole, let me know. I've got some pizza, I need to get rid of it. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, stay cosmic, and maybe, just maybe, Stay away from particle accelerators.